When you have no money, use this law of attraction moneymaker to attract more of it in your life. It's fairly simple. That's what we're going over next, so stay tuned. Hi guys, my name is Dave and this is HeartSpace, where we are creating videos every single day to help you to expand your consciousness, to expand your awareness, and of course be more of a space from your heart. Now in this video, I want to be going over how, if you don't have money, you can do some simple things and things over time to actually attract more money into your life. Because the reason people don't have money who want it, don't have it, is actually different than what you may have been led to believe. So I'm going to be going over what those things are and the simple little tweaks, the simple little shifts that you can make in order to attract more of it into your life. All right, and the first thing that's going to help you do this is you have to forget and disregard your present reality. Now, what does that mean? Well, whatever you are getting in your life right now, you are attracting through the way you actually perceive reality. Everyone is living in their own little world, if you've ever heard that before. And it's absolutely true. We all have different filters. We all have different perceptions and perspectives of what's going on in our lives. Some people have an incredibly sunny disposition. They're incredibly positive. They're incredibly affluent. And they receive a lot of great things in their life because of it. And then I'm sure you know someone who's incredibly negative, and it always seems that bad things happen to them, whether it's they're always struggling with money and it doesn't seem like they have a way out. They have relationship issues. They have issues with their friends or people around them. They're always complaining. They just seem like they're having a real tough time with life. And their external reality reflects that. And the thing, if you want to start bringing more money in your life, or you're currently living a life where not a lot is coming in, yet you want it, it's because of your view on the world, your perspective of the world, and your view on money. And so you have to completely disregard the reality you see around you right now, go inward to the vision of your world that you have. Because like I mentioned in other videos, the world, or our world, works from inner to outer. You first have to see it on the inside and hold yourself in that place, and then this stuff will manifest in the external world. But there is a lag period. That is why you can't believe in stuff like this for a week, which means you really don't believe in it, by the way. But you can't just think about this stuff for a week and expect it to manifest in external reality. No, you have to hold on to that and live in that place for an extended period of time before you start seeing results in your external reality, and that includes money as well. So for your whole life, if you've seen yourself as someone who's poor, who can't earn money, you know, you had those kind of sayings when you were a kid, like money doesn't grow on trees or things of that nature, your external reality has been formed based on those beliefs, and you've been believing those for years and years and years. And so in order to shift that, you have to change your reality. You have to change the way you see money and see your reality. So completely disregard and don't buy in to the reality you are currently perceiving and seeing right now. When you can change this, change your mindset, and not let any outside influence affect it, you can root yourself in that long enough. You can feel the feelings first. You can see yourself in that vision now. Feel it now. Instead of, they say act as if, don't act as if. Feel as if. You can act as if and fake it till you make it, but that's going to be a very slow process. But if you feel as if and you actually bring that energy into you, you will then start to manifest the rest of that and the external reality, so long as you stay true to that and root yourself in that vision. So feel as if you have the thing now that you want, whether it's more money, a certain relationship, whatever it is, feel it, the actual emotions of having that thing as often as you can, and disregard the stimulus or the information you're getting from your current external reality that's telling you that money doesn't grow on trees, or that I'm poor, or maybe even the people in your reality, or whatever, because you're gonna have to stay in that inward vision for a little bit until your external reality, the people around you, and the circumstances start to change to the point where they reflect that inner vision, that inner world you have. Essentially, don't reinforce the idea that you are broke. The more you reinforce this idea, guess what? The more of that you're going to get. If you reinforce the idea over and over again and again, energetically, not just in what you say, you can say, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, or I'm wealthy as much as you want. But if the energy of wealth and richness is not attached to that, the universe is not going to hear you. The universe communicates in feelings, in energy. So it doesn't matter what you say, it's how you say it. I'm sure you've heard that before as well. So you have to actually feel it. Again, feel as if, don't act as if. In fact, put that in the comments, confirm that, remember that phrase, feel as if, don't act as if. Put that down there and make sure you're actually doing that moving forward. Another thing to keep in mind is also anyone that came from broke to prosperous, broke to wealthy, kind of in a destitute type situation to an incredibly financial abundant situation where they're loving their life, they're feeling fulfilled. They had to do this process in order for this to happen. It didn't happen that they just got a lot of money and then they changed their mindset and their energy. They changed the mindset and energy first, and then the rest manifested. In fact, it is a foregone conclusion if you can change your mindset and energy around the way you view the world. If you can already feel wealthy, if you can already feel rich and fulfilled and loved and enough, you are going to get the reflection of that in your outer world if you do it long enough. And that's what's happening between pretty much every rags to riches story. They did that. If they kept playing in their mind, I'm broke, I'll never get out of this, I'm poor, they would never have gotten to the riches or to the wealth or to the dream that they had. But because they rooted themselves in that vision, in that dream, and they did not waver, they did not let anyone convince them otherwise, then the money started coming in. Then the fulfillment started, or they already were feeling fulfilled, but then the things within their vision started coming in. Maybe they wanted a certain house, a certain relationship. Maybe they wanted to be able to schedule their own day and have freedom. That started to come in when they held on to that long enough and acted from that place. Remember, feel as if and then act. Don't just act from a place of feeling like you always have and then act from that place and just fake it. Feel as if and then take the action. And so if you want more money, you have to stop giving in to the old paradigm, your old reality, what the people in your current reality are telling you, and start moving into that vision as much as you can. And seriously, when you start doing that, the opportunities, the people, everything will start opening up, but you have to keep the faith, you have to stay in it long enough. Another thing that's going to help you is to have an aim, have an objective, have an actual vision. Like I said in a previous video, it would shock you how many people don't have a vision. They have no idea where they're going. They have not even a clue. They've never even asked themselves the question, what do I actually want in life? Where do I want to be in a year, 5 years, 10 years? Where do I see myself? What kind of life do I want to be living? What kind of energy do I want? What do I want my day-to-day to look like? They just kind of hope something will happen instead of rooting themselves in the energy of vision. And when you have a vision, suddenly you know where you're going, you know where you are, and you know where you're going. And when it comes to accomplishing a vision or moving into a vision or achieving a goal, you have to know those two things. One, where are you? And two, where are you going? An analogy I heard, and one that I really love, is it's like going to the airport and wanting to get out of where you are and telling the airport person when they ask you, hey, where do you want to go? He's like, I don't know, I just want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. And that's how most people play with their reality. They just want to get out of the current situation they're in, but they have no idea where they want to go. Again, it's like going to the train station and doing the same thing. You go up to buy a ticket and they ask you, where to, sir? And you go, I don't know, just out of here. I want to go to out of here. You can see how that's very confusing to the universe. The universe will reflect back to you what you give it, what you ask of it. But if you ask the universe, get me out of here, that's not specific enough. The universe needs to know where you want to go so that it can reflect that back over time. But if you know, for example, that you're going to be someone who's incredibly wealthy, you know what you want your day-to-day to look like, your perfect day, you know what that is. You know you want to have 2 dogs in your life or something like that. You know you want to have someone who's an incredible person in a relationship with you, who is loving, who is caring, who comes from these similar values to you, where you guys can grow with each other and contribute. When you know those things, suddenly you're giving the message to the universe. You can actually focus in on your vision because you have a clear picture on what it is. And also, don't worry, this can change over time, so don't go like, oh my God, I don't know what I want, blah, blah, blah. Just go with what you want now, and you can adjust over time. This can always change, and once you achieve one thing, like one vision, and you're like, wow, it's a year later, and my vision, I'm living the life exactly the way I want, you can do it again. You can reform another vision for that next step you want to take, but you need that vision. You need to know where you are and where you're going, so that when you go up to the universe and they ask you, hey, what plane ticket do you want to get on? Do you want to get on the plane of abundance? Do you want to get onto the plane of relationships, or both? Do you want to get on the dual plane that's kind of melded together of great relationships, great health, all of this? And you don't go to the universe and go, I don't know, just get me out of here. Instead, you know where you're going. Next, start saving money in small amounts. Now, there's something to this. You're not getting into a hoarding mentality, but one of the reasons most people feel like they can't make money is because they don't have money. But if they were actually to look at their spending, if they were to actually look at where they're putting their money, they're spending it on pretty frivolous things. They're not saving money. So when they look at their bank account, they're either overdrafting or there's very little in there because they're not actually putting money aside and seeing that they have money. Again, we're not doing this for a hoarding mentality. We are doing this to give you some more physical evidence that you are someone with money. And this just starts out small. So at first go, I'm going to save $1. And then you can go, I'm going to save $5 and set a goal. Maybe in the next week, I'm just going to find a way to save $5 and put it away. Then 10, then 100. Then you find, you know what? I want to have $1,000 saved up, and you find ways to do that. And then 10,000, and you keep going. And what you're doing is you are starting to develop the habit of seeing yourself as someone who accumulates money, someone who has money. Again, this is not an excuse to hoard money. You should never do that. Never come to the universe or towards your money with this desperate kind of hoarding mentality. Because guess what? What you give it, it reflects back. But you're doing this to confirm to yourself that you are someone who accumulates money. So again, just start off small, $1, $5, $10, $100, $10,000, whatever it is. And just again, once you hit one goal, you just go to the next. And you'll start learning how to use your money more effectively, to not be frivolous with it, to actually put your energy and focus on it. Because if you treat money like it's just something that you can just completely disregard and you're communicating to the universe, you know what, I don't really care. I don't care about money. I don't need it. You know, I don't need to save it. I don't need to have it, whatever it is. Again, energetically, the universe will just reflect that back to you. But if suddenly you're making it important, like, oh, $1, okay, I'm gonna save that, then 10, then 100, and you're putting a little more emphasis on this, a little more importance, that's gonna be reflected back to you. And also, one thing to understand is the universe doesn't care about amount. $1 to the universe is the same as $1 million. And so if you're saving $1, you're overall putting your energy on accumulating money. So if you make $10 one day and $500 the next, and that's you accumulating and you're saving certain amounts, that to the universe is all one thing. So don't disregard the smaller amounts, whether it's a penny, whether it's $1. Another really cool exercise you can do is whenever you see money on the ground or you find money, you do not pass it by. I don't care if it's a penny, I don't care if it's half a penny split in half that's been melted. You pick it up and you say, thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, because you're putting yourself in the energy of being appreciative for money, and now you're finding it in places and telling the universe, yes, I'm thankful that money's coming into my life. Do not question the way it comes in. Start getting used to being grateful for however it comes in. Don't worry about the how. So now whenever I see a coin, or no matter what the size, or like a bill or something on the ground or anywhere, I'll pick it up, thank the universe, and put myself in that grateful energy for this coming into my life. And this is an amazing little law of attraction, a trick you can do that absolutely works by tracking the money that comes in, and it's 100% going to make you notice more of it, think of more money-making ways, and bring more into your life. Okay guys, and final thing I'm going to give you is I want you to write something down, and also write it down in the comments. Again, that's just going to help solidify this in your mind. And it is, I am so happy and grateful now that vast amounts of money are coming to me. That vast amounts of money are coming to me. I want you to write that down and also put it on a card, and then I want you to take that card everywhere. Put it in your wallet and look at it often. Brainwash yourself to feel and see abundance everywhere. Because guess what? You've already been brainwashed. The reason you may think money doesn't grow on trees, the reason you may think, you know what, only the lucky become successful and rich, the reason you may think that you are just destined to be poor, it's not because those things are true, but because you've been brainwashed into believing those things. Whether it's by programming on TV, where you see always the struggling family in the sitcom, or you see like the movies where this person's always struggling, or from your parents and teachers who tell you those kind of things, no fault of their own, they were brainwashed too and raised in that way. But you've been brainwashed. You can brainwash yourself to actually see more abundance and bring more abundance into your life. So on that card again, and write this in the comments, I am so happy and grateful now that vast amounts of money are coming, is coming to me, or something of that variation. You can customize this, make it yourself, but write that down in the comments, put it on a card, take it with you everywhere, and look at it often. Again, every time you look at this card and you come to it with feeling, you are going into that vision of something different than your present reality. So the more often you can do that throughout the day, the more you're going to brainwash yourself to be in an abundance energy and see abundance rather than a poverty mindset, which is going to be one of the most valuable things you develop, the abundance mindset, that is. One last tool I'm going to bring you in this video, because I know there's going to be people saying, well, what if my family doesn't support this? What if my friends, blah, blah, blah. If someone doesn't or tries to bring you back into your past reality of poverty mindset and the common reality of most society, where most people are coming from a lack, are coming from poverty, or not coming from abundance, you just in your head say, that is not a part of my belief system. You don't need to argue with them. You don't need to try and prove them wrong or try and convince them. They're on their own journey. Focus on your journey. So focus on your journey, guys. Don't worry about anyone else. Again, they are on their journey. I don't care if it's a parent, I don't care if it's a friend, I don't care who it is. Again, the proper response when that's happening is to just say, or that's not a part of my belief system. Again, in your head. And this is going to, again, transmit to your brain that you are not going to latch onto this. And what happens most times is when we first get on this journey of law of attraction and all this stuff, and people are like, oh, you're into law of attraction, that's woo woo. And you think you can make money by, feeling the feeling first? No, you got to go make it happen, or whatever it is. And then you go, oh my God, I think they're right. Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. If I keep doing this, I'm going to be ridiculed. Well, now you're communicating that to your brain, which is going to reinforce your old belief systems of poverty and lack. And it's also communicating that to the universe, which is then going to reflect that back to you. So the simple solution here, guys, is you don't get in an argument, you don't confront them, don't even worry about them. It's not about them. It's not about goop, the good opinion of other people. Don't worry about that. Just say internally, that's not a part of my belief system. Allow them to just kind of fizzle out. And if you don't argue with them, guess what? They will probably leave it alone pretty quickly. They'll just go, that's crazy. And if you don't go like, no, it's not, they probably won't argue with you. Just go, that's crazy. And you just kind of smile and nod and go, okay. And then in your head say, that's not a part of my belief system. And again, that's going to communicate to your brain that you're not going to get latched into or latch onto what they're saying, latch onto their paradigm, which is probably your old paradigm, your old reality, and go back into those habits. You are creating new habits. You have a vision. You are in a new way. So you are communicating to your brain in those moments that, we're not latching onto this. This is not reality. That's their reality. That's fine. They get to choose whatever reality they want to be in, but I do not choose it. That is not a part of my belief system, okay? And that's really going to help you navigate when you have these people around you who are trying to bring you down, who are trying to argue with you about why they're right and why you're wrong. Doesn't matter. You know what? You don't need to be right. You don't need to convince someone that you're right. You just need to do it for you. And then through your transformation, through your actions, through the way your life changes as a result of you doing this, guess what? You'll find that you start getting the haters to become some of your followers because they see what you're doing is working and they want to know how you're doing it. Then you can invite them into this kind of information, into this kind of energy, but don't argue about it. Before then, don't argue about it ever really, because it's only going to bring you down and delay your growth. And guys, that's going to help you develop new habits that are going to last you a lifetime and help bring abundance into your life and literally create a new paradigm, a new reality for you. All right, guys, I have one more thing I want you to comment down below because it's going to help you confirm all this, solidify this all in your head. Again, send a message to your brain that this is your new reality. And I want you to put down there, you can just edit your comment if you've already put one down there and say, I am ready for money now. I am ready for money now, or I feel ready for money now. I can feel that I'm ready for money now. And again, by saying this, you are communicating through feeling. Again, you got to feel it to the universe that, yeah, I'm open to it. I am open to receive. I am open to receive money. Money comes into my life easily and abundantly and effortlessly. And the more you can wire your brain to think in this way, the more your external reality will think like that. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this one. Again, I promise you, if you use all of the methods, the techniques that I've given you in this video, you come back to them time and time again, daily, you will see your external reality shift. You will see yourself start to change. You will start to see the people who doubted you or thought you were nuts to actually come around and go, what the hell are you doing? How are you living this incredible life? So if that's something you want, make sure you are doing these practices because they can be so valuable in your life and help you so much. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know if you want more around this kind of topic, around money. It's an important thing, you know, we can't operate in this world without it for the most part if you want to be in society. Anyway, guys, as always, I love you and I will see you in the next video.